Seth Doane is in Beijing. Seth, as I understand it, sort of one of the telltale signs that something had happened was that the ground shifted. There was an earthquake. Can you tell us what exactly was felt?
Absolutely, Anne-Marie. Those early reports were of an earthquake, but that seismic activity was man-made. But reports from here in China, right along the border, was that it felt like an earthquake. Citizens said that they saw chairs trembling for seconds. Even a school was evacuated.
So China is a key ally of North Korea, probably the one country in the world with the most influence over North Korea. What can we expect to hear from Chinese leaders moving forward, do you think?
Well, that's the real question I was trying to put to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokesperson today, trying to say, okay, you've come out, you've condemned this, but what will China do? I mean, much of the world will be looking to China. When you go into North Korea, we've been 2 times, you see Chinese goods on the shelf. China is absolutely the big power in the region, the major ally of North Korea. But it appeared that that relationship was warming. China, as we mentioned in the piece, sent a top official to that military parade we attended, but this shows that China has kind of lost a little bit of its grip on North Korea. So what they really want is a resumption of 6-party talks, and as a permanent member of the United Nations Security Council, what China wants is they hold a lot of sway. So what China wants is quite important, and they have said that they see this as a clear violation if indeed this test was indeed carried out, if it's found to be true. They see it as a clear violation of the United Nations security resolutions.
Those would be strong words. Whether those words have teeth, I guess, remains to be seen. And what about the other countries in the region? South Korea, Japan. What sort of impact could this have on them?
Well, you've seen South Korea really come out and pour some water on these claims that this is a hydrogen bomb, saying there was no way that this explosion could have been big enough to be a hydrogen bomb. A fair share of propaganda going on both sides of the border there. You have Japan, who came out and strongly condemned this. Of course, South Korea and China did too. I mean, this is a rogue nation, and no one wants this sort of instability in North Korea.
Seth Doane in Beijing, thank you very much, Seth.